I did, yeah. Welcome to the campus of the University of Utah as today the 2010 TCU Horned Frogs against the 2004 Utah Utes here at Stratomatic College Football. As we'll be starting a little Stratomatic best of 32 of the best of teams I do have in my collection. So let's get down to game day as Utah has taken the opening kickoff and they're about to get ready to start off the first drive of the game. A minute to do that, and here we are. We're about ready to start. So Alex Smith will be at quarterback. Pro set formation. Ganther and Johnson are your split backs. Tight end is Burdette. Wide receivers are Warren and Steve Savoy. A very talented TCU defense in back room, so this will be a tough contest to be sure. They're going to have to make sure they get on the right side of the ball. They have TCU has one of the best defenses of the tournament, I would say. They have a supreme defense. They also have a really good offense with Andy Dalton. So it's has to be a game of possessions, something where they can control the ball and not give up big possessions back to TCU. So Utah with the ball, Alex Smith behind center, Ganther and Johnson are your split backs. Here's your first handoff of the ball game. Again, they'll hand off to the running back Ganther, but that is just going to be about a yard up the middle. And Marty Johnson is stopped quick. So Marty Johnson maybe gets a yard, and that will be a 2nd and 9. So now I think they're going to go to a 3 wide receiver, two running back formation. Again, this is Alex Smith, very talented, can throw the ball, can run also. So we'll see how this works for him. The game's under center. He takes it. He has some possibilities. Yeah, he's going to hit a first down, but there's going to be a penalty on the play. Let's see who it is. It's on the offense for 5 yards. So it'll be nullified. And now it'll be 2nd and 14 from their own 27. Something Utah cannot afford to do is go backwards here. And they're going to try to throw the ball here back to Savoy. Problem is TCU they are looking past. So let's see what happens here. Again, they look back, they look to throw. A receiver is open and Savoy, does he get it? Yes, he does. So Steve Savoy with the catch. He'll get it, and he should get to the marker. He's tough to bring down, and yes, it is. First down for the Utes. Steve Savoy gave him 16. So a big first down for them. That's one of the things they have to really be happy about. And now again, they're going to try to control that line of scrimmage. Kyle Whittingham trying to do that in his team here. They're trying to hand it to the running back. Let's see if they can get the yardage. But TCU is very tough to run again. And Marty Johnson will get the 6. So Marty Johnson does get the 6 yards on the end. The offensive onside guard was better than the TCU defensive players to get 6 on that. It's now a 2nd and 4 from their own 49-yard line. So Utah again is starting to get a possession by possession together here. And they will look probably a screen pass maybe to Mr. Ganther and see if they can do it. They're looking wrong here. So let's see if they can get it. Ooh, they have some big yardage looking for them, and there it is. They're going to get the catch. And a nice yard after catch play there from Alex Smith, setting up a screen. So Quentin Ganther, perfect setup for a screen pass. and he'll take it upfield for about a gain of 18 yards and another well drive for the Utes. So Quentin Ganther, 1st and 10, now at the TCU 33-yard line. Oh, what a setup that was. An excellent run there. And now they're probably going to go back to Marty Johnson again. Let's see. And the defense went pass. Let's see if they can get a big yards here. Can they get the big gain? Yes, they will. That's a nice run for Marty Johnson around the edge. He'll come upfield, and he'll get about 5. So 2nd and 5 for the Utes now at the TCU 28-yard line. So the Utes playing really good here against both teams came in undefeated. Again, they're going to go back to Marty Johnson again and see if they can get something going here. Again, he's going to be wrong. Let's see if they can get it. Yes, they do. They rolled a 7, so we'll get the 5 yards again, but there's a penalty flag. Let's see who it's on. It's a 1st down, and it will be a roughing call against TCU. So that'll make it 15 yards more and a 1st down at the TCU 12-yard line. So TCU backpedaling here. I was surprised. Utah does have a great offense, and Kyle has a tendency to bring his team, making them better than they are sometimes. And they're definitely doing so right now. This would be Urban Meyer's 2014. So again, Marty Johnson will get up the middle, and he gets him out 2. So 2nd and 8 now from the TCU 10-yard line. 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. As we'll take a look here, make sure we don't have anybody poke again. This is early morning action. We're getting something in here. And let's see what they'll look for. They're going to, again, look for Warren, one of the better receivers. Let's see if they can get him here. Well, they call pass. Let's see. Maybe Alex Smith can get off in the running. No, he's going to get the catch and a touchdown. Alex Smith will look. He'll look. He'll see Warren crossing over. And there it is, right in the front, and scores. So Utah with a quick score here. And now they'll give the ball back to TCU and Andy Dalton. 3.5 minute drive as the Utes take a 6-0 lead. Wow, what a start there for this offense. I was saying they needed to be on their side. They don't need to be giving, again, TCU chances, with their defensive cards. And there you go. That extra point is good. David Carroll will kick the extra point, and Utah has taken a 7-0 lead. 3:48 already gone here in the first quarter here at the University of Utah. So TCU now will take over. This is going to be dangerous. They do got some excellent returners. So let's see. It's going to be different back to 6. Here comes the kick return. Oh, and that is going to be an unbelievable kickoff return for TCU. So 8-yard at the 8-yard line. And is it going to be Curley or Dean? If it's Curley, you can see why. Yes, it's Curley. He'll hit a hole right here and burst through. And he is probably just tipped up by the kicker. Oh, Curley was gone. That was not what Utah needed, was an exploding kickoff return like that. And that will get them 63 all the way down to the 37-yard line as Jeremy Curley with a 55-yard kickoff return. So now Andy Dalton with Wesley back of him. Again, I'm not going to run what they say there. We'll go ahead and not going to go nuts here. Let's see. Yep, they're going to give a run play. Let's see. And here comes a run right off the bat, and it's going to be guard 6 or 0. Let's see if Wesley gets to 6 or it's dragged down. He's dragged down. Kyle Dooley makes the big play. He gets away from the block, which allowed to get the 0 instead of the 6. So now it's a 2nd and 10 at the Utah 37. They have to stop TCU here and not let them get involved in a big play right now. Again, let's make sure we're broadcasting what we're supposed to right now. I believe we are. Settings. Hang on 1 second. Make sure we're still broadcasting like we're supposed to. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Yes, I am. Okay. Just making sure that I'm broadcasting on the channel I'm supposed to be here with. So again, we'll go ahead and again trying to be a run defense here. Let's see if they can stop them. It's going to be a flat pass. Andy Dalton's going to have an automatic catch and run. It's going to be a 9-yarder. Let's see this time. Johnson. He'll get to the line. He'll get 2 yards short. So Bart Johnson with the catch. 3rd and 1 for the Horned Frogs. 10:07 remaining in the first. Utah holding on to a 7-0 lead. Again, they are going to go. They'll go 5-2. And again, they're going to play. They're going to play a run, and they're going to go Wesley. Let's see if they get him here. Off tackle to Wesley, so they got a key. Let's see if they can get him. No, they're not going to get him. Oh, a fumble. Can they get the fumble instead? Oh, they could get a fumble. Let's see if Wesley can get the fumble here. He's around the edge. Does he get a kick loose? Yes, he does. Let's see who recovers it. Is it the Utes? Is it the Utes? And he does. Utah has recovered it. They'll fall on the ball there and get it. So Corey Dodds recovers the football. So Utah gets a quick turnover. And that is a huge one here in the game. 6:49 has elapsed. We have 9:51 back. And here comes Alex Smith and the offense. Again, let's see if they're able to maybe get something going here. Again, they're looking for a pass. They can get a good run here if they get it. So they may get the ball right back to them on a fumble. This could be bad. So again, it's going to be Marty Johnson not having get up there. He's not holding on to the football well. He does get a kick loose. Let's see who gets it back. Is it going to be? It is. So again, Tank Carter, one of the better defenders, has got it, and he gets it back. So another turnover for the Utes, and it's 1st and 10 at the Utah 23. So both teams have now turned it over. And TCU again has a short field, something Utah had to be careful about. And there it is. That is something they really did not want to see happen. Again, they're throwing. That is going to be good. That is going to be a big catch here. It's going to go to Curley. Oh, the receiver card not as nice to him. And he only gets 3. So he was better off not getting the receiving card. 2nd and 7 now from the 20. Let's see if they can hold them to a field goal here. 2nd down. No, we're not playing that defense. I'm sorry. And let's see. Let's go. We'll run there and off tackle there and see if it works. And yes, it's an end. Let's see what happens. It's going to be right. Oof. It's going to be right. Still some good stuff. A possible fumble, but probably not. Oh, he does. Ed Wesley does not hold on to this football. It could be a fumble, and he does. Who's got it back? Ed Wesley get it back? Let's find out. And Utah has recovered the football again. So another turnover by TCU. Sean Harper keeps his eye on the ball carrier. A great tackle. And let's see who's got it. So Utah gets it to Via Kamakakoa, scoops up the loose football. And another turnover for the Horned Frogs. So Utah, after giving it back to TCU on the turnover, Utah now gets it back 1st and 10 now from their own 20, and that's fine with them. Again, the second time they've wrapped up a TCU ball carrier now, and now we'll see if they can do some work here. No linebackers in the zone, possible good game. Oh, another fumble. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, this time he'll get the yardage and not fumble. So Marty Johnson up the middle, holds on to it, gets about 3 in 2nd and 7. They have to be extremely careful down here not to make these type of mistakes. They don't want to give TCU these kind of short fields to play with. Alex Smith, 2nd and 7, on 23. Let's see what happens. Possible good catch here. Let's see what happens. Can he find it? No. Alex Smith got rushed a little bit, and then he threw it over the head. He just misses his receiver. So now it'll be a 2nd and 3rd and 7. Warren was the intended receiver. So it's 3rd and 7 from their own 23. So now we'll see what Alex Smith does. They'll have 4 wide receivers out there. So this is going to be looking for a lot of different ones. They're going to go to Dempsey, a good third wide receiver there. Let's see if it works right now. They have some options here. They got some options. It's in the receiver zone. Does he hit one? No. Incomplete. Alex Smith had some options. He went for Dempsey over the middle, but unfortunately, the defensive back was right there. This TCU defense is really difficult, so they're going to have to punt. There's no way you go for it. That's something they cannot take chances on and give them short fields. Let's see if they can. Let's see now if Kovalech can get a good punt for Utah. And again, not getting a poor punt too. Oh Lord! Oh, and he's driven back. So luckily, good coverage. Bad punt. The punt will go around the 47 or so. He only gets about a 30-yarder here. Must have been some wind in the building. Clay's going to come up with it, and it bounces or he's hit difficult. Yeah, he went backwards, and boy, he was hit hard. He was hit really hard there. So TCU now 1st and 10 from their own 44, 7:05 remaining. And yes, we do have a 7-0 lead for the running Utes. And I did not want to run that, to be honest. So let's see. Let's see what happens here. Again, they're going to go for 0 linebackers. Again, possible a good yardage. Do a +9 or +3. Wesley around the side. Can they stop? Oh, they do. They tripped them up. So Jonathan Finney makes the tackle, finds the ball carrier, knocks him down. So 2nd and 7, unable to get the big 9, which was very helpful there. Now it's 2nd and 7 from their own 47. Utah's going to go back to their 4-3 now. And they're going to try to pass. They're going to try to pass, playing a short zone because they think, oh, yeah, they got it. They got it. 4 people in the zone. It's a right. They're going to make Alex Dalton run out of the pocket. There it is. Dalton is going to try to run out of the pocket. He's not going to get much. And there is a penalty flag on the play. It's going to be against TCU. It's a legal procedure. So 2nd and 12, penalty flag on the play. And 6.5 to play. So Utah Utes again will come back on defense here. Call hike in the huddle. And here we go. So 2nd and 12 for Dalton. Let's see what they do. Oh, they're going to go up the middle for Ed Wesley. Oh, that could be a big game. +1 or a +6. Let's see if Wesley gets through. Yes, he does. He barrels through. But Steve Fleetha makes a tackle, but he was able to get 6. So 3rd and 6 from their own 48-yard line. 5:51 to play. And again, Utah will stay just in their customary 4-3. They're trying not to make any mistakes here. Again, they're going to go short pass, see if they call it. Nope, they're going to go for end run for Dalton. So they went for the quarterback end keeper. Let's see. Oh, and they get 6. So Andy Dalton calls his own number. So he went to pitch it to Wesley, saw he had room, and he went forward and he slid for a 1st down. He gets it, and that's a big one. So Dalton gets a 1st down, gets himself all the way out to the Ute 46, and a fresh set of downs. So remember that one. That could be a huge play here as this running game continues to do really well. No, they're not going to. They're going to throw. They're going to get Utah at a big disadvantage. Let's see what happens. Yes, that'll be a 1st down. Dalton with a little play action pass went for Jimmy Young. He caught it, gets to the marker, and a 1st down. So Jimmy Young 1st down takes it to the Utah 33, and that's what happens if you get a mistake what Utah just did. And now their defense is going to have to come up strong here and not allow something to happen. Oh, they're going to go long to Jimmy Young. So now let's see what happens. It's going to be on the right side of the column. Dalton has room. Let's see. He's going to run, though. He's going to put the ball. No, he's going to put the ball down. But the aggressive Utah sack defense is going to come up and get the sack. So a 2-yard loss is a sack. Tommy Hagenbrook gets the sack for the Utes, and it's 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 from the Ute 35-yard line, 4:59 now in play. So the Utah defense holds nicely there. They held Dalton in the pocket, and now they're going to see if they can get a big play here. Nope, they're going to try to run. Let's see what they do. They got it on Wesley's card, which could be, it was bad, but he's not going to get anything. So they get a break. Wesley did not get a good roll. He went and he got dragged down by, looks like Kiefer Kefalaki. So a nice play there. Makes it 3rd and 12. And now they're in field goal range, but they'll probably need a little more to be a little more comfortable. Utah not getting, they're going to play it. It looks like they're playing the dime. I didn't want that. So they're going to go pass. And they're going long pass to Josh Boyce. Let's see. It's wrong. Let's see what happens. Is a pick? No. He's going to drop it off as a flat pass. Let's see if he drops it off to somebody here. Oh, he throws it incomplete. So Dalton was in a hurry. You knew he was in trouble the way he was trying to get it to somebody. And when he did, it was incomplete and it was batted away. Dalton had all that time. So a big play there. So now let's see if they go for that field goal. It'll be about 50. No, they're gonna try to punt it. So they will punt it here, and Utah will drop back a recovery guy. Let's see if maybe they put it down deep as a corner. No, that should land way in the end zone, into the Wasatch Mountains probably. And he lets one rip. Let's see, or does he go for the corner? It's a corner shot. It'll be 43 yards. I still think that's too much for the end zone. And let's see, does it get to the end zone? It does. So it's going to be out to the 20. So a bad punt. They couldn't knock it down. And Utah will get it 1st and 10 from their own 20 with 4:09 to play here in the first. So good ball game so far. Everything to be in a football game for sure. And you're seeing it right here again. It's probably play about a half tonight at a time. I'm going to see how this gauge with people watching it. See what happens, as they say. So let's see. And now we will probably go back to the end of the round for Johnson and see if he can get something going here. They were looking past. Let's see if they can get a big run. That's a -3 or +4. Johnson has to make room. Oh, and he gets dragged down by Stanley Mapunga. So Mapunga makes a huge play, knocks Utah back 3, and it's now 2nd and 13 from their own 17. So Alex Smith has a little bit of a problem now to deal with. They're gonna try to look for Savoy here. Oop, they went Savoy. So let's see if they're able to find a receiver somewhere out there. No, throws it incomplete. He had some options. He had some good throws, and he just missed Savoy. So Alex Smith just a little bit off target again. So this game, Alex Smith starting off really hot. It's quieted down. 3rd and 13 from their own 17. Now this is where you don't want to make a mistake. This is where you want to make sure you get it off. Make sure you don't want throwing coverage somewhere. Let's see. Again, they're double teaming Savoy. So let's see what's going to be open here. Options are available if you roll small. Oh, Savoy will get a home run shot. Let's see. Oh, they drop back. There's a penalty on the play. Offsides on the Utes. Oh, that could have been huge. They had basically a free play and a guy was going to be open, but they'll drop it back 5 more. It's now 3rd and 18. So TCU gets a huge break on that one. So now they're going to try to go to the same path. They're going to try to go back to Madsen. See if the same play is going to be there. It is going to be. Nope, it's on the quarterback's card. I don't think Alex Smith's going to be able to run out of this one. He's going to try to come out of the pocket, and no, he'll get just out of the pocket, and it'll be way short of the first down. So Alex Smith will probably gain about a yard before he's dragged down. Yeah. So Smith gets one, and he'll make it a 4th and 17, and they're going to have to bring the punter out for a punt here. So 2:42 to play. Utah leading 7-0 on our first possession score, but that has been it so far. Here's the punt, and it's going to be a decent punt, but boy, these TCU receivers are good, and oh, they're going to bring it back 40. That was going to be the problem. Another excellent return by this TCU special teams. They've murdered Utah so far, including returning their opening kickoff after the Utah score 55 yards. And now it's Clay again, jukes a defender, and he'll bring it all the way back, I believe, to about the 17. So Clay's almost busted this one. Does he get through to score? Nope, he'll get dragged down, and he does. Oh, what a play. Curtis Clay, 40 yards, so no net at all. A 40-yard net, a 40-yard return, and TCU will start at 1st and 10 from the Utah 13. So a huge mistake there by the Utah special teams. They are getting burnt pretty badly here. Oh, short pass. This could be bad. Let's see. Dalton drops back. He looks. He catches a receiver. It could be bad. No, incomplete. It was knocked away. Eric Weddle was right there. He's one of the premier defensive backs. And he just stopped Boyce right there, or Jimmy Young. So a nice pass there. We'll stop that. So 2nd and 10. So now let's see if they can stop this one more time. Let's see what the call will be. And let's see if they go short. Yeah, they are going to go short. So they did call exact play. So let's see if they can get a defending stop here. They do. So Dalton dropped back. An extra man was in there blocking. Double team Boyce, and it was dropped away. So Josh Boyce unable to catch it. And now 3rd and 10. So Utah defense holding their own here. The kicker from TCU is getting ready. He'll come out and kick a field goal. Trying to get this close at the end of the first quarter right now. Again, they'll stay in the same short pass zone. Let's see. It's going to be a flat pass, though. Let's see. It's going to be right, though. Not much gain, though. They should get. Oh, they got the receiver card. That plays in the favor. Oh, he only gets 8. He got dropped down. What a catch there. But what a game-saving tackle there by Utah. Casey Evans made a nice play, dragged him down right before the first down, and they will have to settle for the field goal. 4th and 2 from the Utah 5. So basically, it's going to be kick defense, and let's see. It should be an auto. Let's see if he gets it or not. There are a couple bad ones in there. They come through, but no. Evans kicks it, and good. So Evans with the field goal, and it's good. So that will make it Utah 7 and TCU 3. 1:37 to play here in the first period. And this is kind of like a grand season of 32 teams with the schedule. I'm going to try to play most teams in some kind of scoreboard mode to show you. So Utah will get it from their 10, and they will take it out to the 32. So Bo Nagy, usually a defensive back, also a quality kick returner, gets it and returns it out to the 32-yard line, setting up shop for Utah at pretty good field position. So Nagy with the return at the 10, gets a good return and takes it out to the 32. About 1:17 to play in the first period. Utah with a 4-point lead now. Again, it's been the TCU special teams keeping them in this game. Dalton has been pretty well stopped so far. And now they're going to try to go trickery, go to the old flat pass and see if they can get him. No, Not much there. Ooh, nope, no, incomplete. They were better not catching it. That card was a bunch of junk on there. That's where you see the supreme defense in TCU had that block completely right off the bat. So they're better off just letting that one drop and starting over. So 2nd and 10. Let's go with three. Let's go three wides with one running back, and they will go to back to Dempsey and see if he's able to make the catch. 2nd and 10 from their own 32. Again, it's right. Let's see if Alex Smith can get out there and run. No, he got rushed a little bit. The hand was put in his face. He threw it out there where Dempsey, but he was not able to make the catch. There it is, and off his hand, and a third down. Utah needs to get a good drive going here. They're kind of afraid to kick to this TCU special teams. It's been more than special. It's been insanely good so far. Again, they're going to go to Warren, trying to get a good catch. Let's see if they can get it here. Oh, it's going to be a pass rush, so Alex Smith is going to be in trouble. Oh, it's coming from the edge, and it's a sack. So a big-time sack for Wayne Daniels. He gets it, and he gets a sack of 9. So Utah will have to punt again. Again, it's going to have to be, they better have good special team coverage because TCU's going to make them pay. So punting from their own 23, 43-yard punt. Let's see if they can get a good one. And they get a better. This time they get better punt coverage. 43-yard punt will get them to the 34. The 34-yard line is Clay. And then Clay will rush up. No, it's going to be Curley this time. And he comes up and gets about 4, 5, almost 10 yards and is brought down. So Jeremy Curley, again, pretty good return. And again, it gives TCU 1st and 10 at their own 44. We played one period of play here at the University of Utah. Score is Utah 7 and TCU 3. All right, let's play another period. And then we'll probably go from there. We'll see what happens. So again, Utah will play again 4-3 defense. What was that? I just pass out. Go pass, short. Let's see if they're gonna throw. Oh, they went long to Bart Johnson. Let's see. And they're gonna end up dropping it off. Ooh, they dropped it off, and as a receiver card, and they get an 11. Oh, wow. What a play there. So Andy Dalton gets 11 yards over the middle. So he readjusted and hit his receiver. And a big gain out to the Utah 45-yard line. Look at the stats. You can tell this is becoming more of a TCU offense so far. They've taken over. But now can the Utes make a stop on defense? Hands it to Wesley, and he comes up and hits him hard. Grady Marshall makes a huge stop. It's now 2nd and 10. So at the Utah 45. So now let's see if their defense can make a bigger stop. And I'm going to take a chance. Linebacker blitz, and they're going long pass. This could get ugly, and it's a pass rush. So Utah did get it. They're going to come with their aggressive defense, and through it hits Dalton down. So Steve Felita gets a huge sack, 5 yards, and it's 3rd and 15 at midfield. So a huge defensive stop. So now they're going to go. Now they're going to go nickel. Let's see what they can do, and they'll block the short pass zone. Ooh, they went the boys. Let's see. No man in coverage. Let's see. Does he get a big gain? No, he dropped it off, thankfully. Oh, he had options. So basically got off to the safety valve, Ed Wesley, but he was brought down at the 42 of the Utes. So now they will punt it here. And now let's see. The question is, can they get a coffin corner one from Kelton? The last one they made was not good. It really was, oh, this time they'll see if they can, let's see if they got some distance. And if the TCU defense can stop it at the goal line, it's perfectly placed. Let's see where it drops in. It's heading toward the corner. I think this time it will get there too. It's going to go out at about the 10, so a coughing corner this time, 32 yards, and it ends up dropping Utah first and 10 from their own 10. So let's see. So Ganther is going to be the running back. It's going to be almost be an I formation. Now they're going to see if they can drop a little flat pass. Ooh, nothing in that flat. They cannot run this play at all. Ooh, this could be a catch or an incomplete for 12 yards. I don't think Alex Smith is going to get there's a 6 on the corners, and that's going to be incomplete. So again, Tanner Brock was right there. Again, this defense of TCU is no joke. One of the best defensive teams you're going to get. So again, they're going to go 3 wide receivers now. They cannot really go back to that flat pass. That is almost death right now for them. Savoy again will be their main target, 2nd and 10. And they are blocking Savoy. So let's see. It's going to be a 4-man in the zone. And that's a possible pick. Let's see if they can avoid it. No, they will not avoid it. So that is going to be a pick at their own 22. It is. That is what you wanted to avoid. Here comes TCU on the reception. Here he comes. Warren to stop him, and he brings him down. Colin Jones on the INT. So first down and goal at the Utah 2. And TCU does what they do is get turnovers. So now the huge problem. Let's see. Oh, line block by Dalton. Let's see if they're able to stop him. Let's see if they're able to go forward with this. It's going to be 2. Dalton goes forward. He reaches over the top and scores. So Andy Dalton from 2 yards out gets the touchdown on the first play, and they take a 9-7 lead. So the turnover will cost the Utes 7 points, and here is going to be the extra point. And he only has one bad one in the grouping, and he hits it. So Evans with the extra point, and the Horned Frogs lead it 10-7 with 12:24 to play. Exactly what we talked about. Again, the special teams of TCU, and now a turnover has cost the Utah points. And now with 12:24 to play, it is now 10-7. And now here comes a return for a nice return back. So it is going to be a Ross Evans kickoff. It's going to be at the 1-yard line, but the Utah return team, and is that Nagy again, or is that going to be Walker? That's going to be Walker, and he's going to bring this 33 yards out to the 34. So a huge kickoff return takes it all the way out to the 34. That is one of Utah's best starting positions in this ball game. After a great start, they have stumbled on offense so far. Let's see if they can get back in this game. Let's see if Alex Smith can get it going right now. They cannot afford another pick. And it's going to be short yardage. This could be big. Let's see if he can get it. 3 men on the play. Does he throw it? Yes, he does. So a big catch for, I believe that was Savoy for 11. So Alex Smith will step up. And a nice throw across field to actually Paris Warren for 11. Gets into first down territory. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. The Utes are trying to now see if they can answer the turnover by TCU and get a score of their own. So Alex Smith will come out looking for Savoy. We'll see if Savoy has it. Guessed wrong. Let's see if they're able to. Not much on the wrong column. And he hits a receiver. That could be big. Let's see, does he get it? Yes, oh, he just gets it across first down. So Alex Smith hits Steve Savoy on a quick post, gets it and muscles through a first down in the TCU territory, 1st and 10 for the 45. So Savoy with a good catch. So the tandem of Warren and Savoy have been looking good so far. And now they look for their tight end here and see if that's going to work. Again, they look past. Let's see. Alex Smith may have to tuck it and go. No, he went for his tight end. He thought he had one open. This is where they weren't exactly using their tight ends like they do now. But Burdette unable to make the catch, and it's a 2nd and 10 from the TCU 45. That was a huge play not to get anything. So they're going to go 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and they're going to try to go for Ladency. He's not been open before. We'll see if he can get open. This is a key play for him to keep this drive alive. Let's see. It's going to be a pass rush. Alex Smith is not going to be able to see what's going inside, and he brought down a huge sack by T.J. Jock by Kenny Kane as he blew right by him. So a loss of 4. And it's now 3rd and 14. So TCU with a huge play, and now they're back. Now they are in need of a huge play here. See if they can get it right now. Let's see what's going to be open. Again, they're going to look for Warren and see if he's open. Pass. It's in a short pass zone. He's right. It's going to take a good run, I bet. Yes, it is. Let's see if he can get out. Get the 13. No. Alex Smith tried. He looked and he ran. Let's see if he's able to get there. As you see, he got out of the pocket and he gets some. He'll get the pass midfield, but then he'll get stopped suddenly after a gain of 3. So now it's a 4th and 11, and of course that will mean a punt for the Utes. As again, they cannot take the chance. And go for it. So here we go. Here's a punt. They need a high number so they can get inside. That's going to be a perfect punt. Let's see what the punt will be. If it doesn't roll, they will stop TCU way back inside their own shadow of the goal line in the middle of the mighty Utah student section. Let's see where this one will go. It will drop. Let's see if it does. They need to get someone in there to get the ball. It bounced right where it needed to. Great play, great recovery by the Utes. So the kicking team downs it. 1st and 10 TCU at their own 7. The mighty Utah student section, the Muss, is now going to be loud down here. We'll see if they can make things hard for Andy Dalton. They're going to try to throw a flat pass here. Let's see if Utah can get a stop here, a couple yards. So Dalton throws a quick out. The Boyce makes the catch, but he's brought down quick. So again, Corey Dodds on the tackle. He's been all over the place for this Utah team. 10 minutes to play, 9.5 exactly. First half here on the campus, University of Utah. Opening weekend, it's 10/7/2010 TCU. 4-3. Let's again go for that 4-3 defense. And they are going to play a straight pass. Let's see what happens here. And they're going to run the Matthew Tucker. It's the first time they've gone to Tucker today. They need, and that's one thing that would hurt them. They have some gains on the card. So Tucker will come, get a huge first down, and then some. So Tucker goes around the end, blows past a Utah defender, takes him for a couple yards, and he's finally dragged down at the 27. 16 yards on the run, and a fresh set of downs for Andy Dalton. Oh my, that is one thing they did not want to see happen. Here we go. Oh, again, they're going to go for a short pass to Bart Johnson. He takes the catch. What a throw by Andy Dalton. Throws it like a bee right in the middle. First down for 16. Gets it out to the 43-yard line. So TCU started this drive at their own 7. And all of a sudden they have it at the 43 with less than 9 to play. So now Utah's defense is going to have to come up really, really strong here. Off tackle again to Ed Wesley. They're going to get a chance at a decent game, and they get 6. That's a huge game. So Wesley, again, Coach Patterson so far has got the number of Urban Meyer right now. 2nd and 4 at their own 49-yard line. 42 yards already on this drive. They need to get a big stop. A huge stop will be in the offering. And they think they're going to try to stop them. They threw the long pass, and there's going to be no one in the zone if it's hit. No one in the zone. 0 men. And there's a catch and run. That is exactly what they could not have happen. And Dalton is going to throw over the top. Here comes the linebacker blitz jailbreak. Jeremy Curley will make a huge catch and run, and there she goes. So Jeremy Curley heads into the end zone, and TCU has completed a 93-yard drive to take a 16-7 lead. So Jeremy Curley, he makes a huge catch, 51 yards, and off to the races. The Horned Frogs go, and they take a 16-7 lead. So now the extra point. And he took the chance by going linebacker jailbreak on there, and that came back and bit him. Here's the extra point by Evans, and the kick is good. And now this TCU defense will get a big opportunity to kind of lick their lips here and go for gusto here. 17-7 TCU, first down for the Utes after the kickoff. They're going to need a huge kickoff now. Their kickoff return of their own. Let's see if they get one. And it's going to be at the 8. Let's see if they get a good return. They do. 19 yards on the return. So Utah should get the ball almost around their 27-yard line. So let's see who'll get it. It will be Nagy or Miller. It will be Nagy this time. Gets it at the 8 and then takes it 19 yards to the 27. So Bo Nagy on the return. Let's see if Utah can do something with the last 8 minutes without turning it over. They cannot afford another score. 17-7 already is going to be really difficult to come back from. And let's go for Warren on the short pass and see. Oh, they went past. They know what they're going for. And yes, like they said, TCU licking their lips, and Alex Smith is dragged down. Again, another sack, this time by Corey Grant. Drop for a loss of 6. 2nd and 16 now at the 21. And now you can tell that it's the Utah offensive line is having a bad time reading this defense, and it's just been, let's see now, they got an opportunity to they can get a long gain. No, it could be another intercepted. Yes, it is. Possible interception. There's no flags on the play. Alex Smith will look. He'll look. 7:32 remaining, and right there is an interception. So a big pick by TCU. They bring it back. And a nice one it is by Jason Teague. So he gets a 10-yard interception return, and all of a sudden, it is 1st and 10 from the Utah 23, and yet another short yardage again. They have to stop him here, or it's going to be, they're going to flat pass and another 11 yards. So Dalton picking apart this Ute defense now. 7:14 to play. So this time a catch by Dawson for the first time. That's Sly Dawson. And now it's a 1st down and 10 from the 12. Under 7 to play, 17-7. And now they have to come up and make a huge play right now, or this game is going to be over. Let's see if they can stop them. One man was like, they're going to throw another flat pass inside. They get a good receiver card. This could be bad. And it's going to be another 11 yards. This time to the 1 yard line. So Josh Boyce over the middle makes a nice catch. And let's see what that will end up being. Boyce with the catch drags him almost to the goal line, maybe about to the 1. And things have gotten from bad to really bad, or bad to worse, but that'll be saying something. So now let's go 5-2, and let's see if they can bring some noise of their own right now. They're going to have to come up with something. Short pass. They're going to try to throw the short pass. He's wrong. Can they find one of the receivers that do it? No, it's incomplete. So this time they went for an end zone and Young, incomplete. So Utah covered that well enough. 6:40 to play, first half. This defense has to come up big, huge right now. They have to come up with it. Run, line block, go ahead. Nope, another short pass. They're going to try to go short. Can they get it? Incomplete. So another incomplete pass to Jimmy Young with diving for it this time. But again, nothing there. So now it's third down. And I think that's the best thing they can do is go for the same defending play right now and see if they can stop them. Okay. Short pass. They have it blocked this time. This time it's right. Can they stop the play? Oh, it's a must run for touchdown. Dalton this time knew it. He went around the end, and when he brought it down, there was nothing in front of him and kind of slid right in, and a big block there by Curley gets the touchdown. So TCU on a 1 yard scamper by Dalton, and it is now 23-7, 5:49 to play, 20 unanswered points because of turnovers, special teams, everything we told you about they had to avoid. And here we go. Kick is good, and now the Utes will have to make a very impressionable score here before the end of the half just to give them a chance. And it's now 24-7, as this has really gotten bad here for the Utes. They came up with started again with a 7-0 lead. That's what surprises me. So TCU will plan to kick it off 5:49. Let's see where it goes. It's going to be to the 8. It's going to be to the 1 back, and another 16 yards to Nagy. So we'll get it out probably to the 24. And they'll take over with less than 5.5 to play here in the half. Again, Alex Smith has been pretty much silenced after a good first quarter. The running game has been pretty much taken out of its game plan right now. And let's see if we can get a box score here. Games what we have so far. So TCU with 4 scores, and so far the total off net yards rushing 38, only 7 yards total offense. Alex Smith is 5 of 14 for 65 yards. So what he's got done completed, it has been effective. Unfortunately, he's had way too many incompletes, and now he's throwing a couple interceptions. That's been a really kind of been a death to him so far. Let's see if Alex can come out throwing or something. What can he do? They're going to try to throw this. They're going to try to throw a bomb to Savoy if possible. Here we go. Can he get it? And he threw another pick. Unbelievable. And this time it's incomplete. So holy cow. So Alex Smith had a chance at 3 bombs on his card, only to find the possible interception. They went for Savoy, and it was deflected away. Wow. Savoy catches that. He's off to the races, and we may have a brand new ball game. So Alex Smith, maybe we'll try this one again. And let's go to Warren this time. Oh, they're blocking him this time. Receiver is double teamed. Alex Smith can't. No, throws incomplete. This time he was double covered. So Warren was double covered, and it was blocked away by one of the extra. By when it was there. Oh, again he had a step on him, even double coverage. So it's now 3rd and 10. The idea here is not to get picked or probably punt either. They really need to get a first down and keep the chains going. And again, there are blocks Savoy, so it's going to be blocked. Let's see. 4 receivers. Let's see if they're able to come up big. Hey, they get the 11. That's a first down. Steve Savoy. So Savoy with the catch comes back for it, gets a first down. Good block there by Madsen. And that's a big catch. So they'll run some clock, but in this case that works. So let's see if the Utes can come up strong here. And let's see. Oh, they're going for a run. They have an opportunity. One man the zone. Let's see if they can catch him. So he threw a pick again. Alex Smith. And again, he hit the defender's card. Unfortunately, we know that's death for almost any team. He threw that 7-2. And there it is. The guy in the back is going to get the interception. Let's see if they bring him down. He's got his own little convoy there. And he's brought down first down. So T.J. Johnson gets that in a 12-yard recovery. And now they get a first down at midfield. 4:18 to play. And I would say for Utah, they're going to have to go in the second. They're going to have to go into halftime and come up with something else, because this has not worked out so far. Again, if you listen to commentary before the game started, the same thing we've been talking about. So Wesley will take it up the middle, but he is going to be dragged down for a loss. So that's a second down. Corey Dobbs been all over the place in this one. He takes it down to 3:40 remaining here in the first half. But Utah will stay back in a 5-2. I think they're going to try to really push. No, they're going to keep the ball on the ground. So TCU is just kind of maybe not really worried about a drive here in the second right now. So a gain of 2, that will be a 3rd and 8 at Utah 48. So now let's see what they do. They're going to go. Part of me wants to go jailbreak. That's kind of how I the old bear defense, but I'm gonna go pass. That should stop them. Let's see. And incomplete. So Utah will actually get a 3 and out with the TCU Horned Frogs. So they go down in 24-7. That's not the worst thing that can happen. But of course, they're gonna need a miracle of their own. They're gonna have to try to find a way to get some points. Kicking from the 48, that's going to go way back. So if they coffin corner it, Utah's going to be in deep trouble. Let's see if they do. Will they go for the coffin corner here? And if they do, they're going to sink this inside the 5. Oh, for Utah's sake, they better hope that's not the case. It's going toward the corner. Is it going to stick? No, it's in the end zone. So a touchback, and Utah will get it at their own 20. 2:38 to play. Now it's time for Utah not to make another mistake that they've been. And hopefully, and calling wrong here, let's see, receiver, they get Madsen on a catch. And Madsen literally dropped the ball. He had it in his hands. He came up for it, went off his hands. So John Madsen, this will be a 2nd and 10. There's no 2-minute warning here in college. Utah wishes there was. And they can use a break right now. So a 2nd and 10. And they're going to go inside to a dead seat, see if that's going to help. Well, again, they were looking for it. Let's see if they can get a big gain here. No, incomplete. Even all those decent catches in the middle there. Ladency unable to catch the inside looking. So now it's a 3rd and 10. All of a sudden, they may give the ball back to TCU again with 2:06 remaining. They need a first down just so they can, again, like we said, move the chains. So they're going to look for Warren here. And, so nice call by the defense again. Let's see, 4 yards. There's some catches there. Defender, a short gain. That is a short gain. He gets the 14 yards. So Warren with a nice catch. Alex Smith puts it right there in the numbers. And a big first down for the Utes. So that brings a little more applause here by the hometowners here as we go under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. No timeout needed. Yeah, they'll go in a spread. Absolutely. It's doing spread a long time ago. And they'll go with Dempsey here and see if they can get something going here. Oh, pass rush. This could be bad. Alex Smith, and we did not see anyone coming there. Another big, huge play of Corey Grant for 7. Boy, another sack. And they're not going to call. They're not going to call a timeout. They're probably going to hurry up, and they're going to do it unless TCU. No, TCU doesn't call a timeout. So let's see. Short pass. Let's see again. Right. Let's see if they can get a must run here or something. No. Again, Alex Smith dropped back. He felt coverage. He felt something coming. And he looked again. They're not getting anything from Ladency or Matson so far. It's either been Savoy or Warren. 3rd and 17. So now they're gonna look for Warren once again. Let's see if they're gonna be blocking him. Nope, they went after Savoy. So let's see. It's on right. 3 good catches in the list, and he gets it. Oh, what a catch! But he'll be short. That sack drawing them back a little too far. Warren with the catch, and unfortunately, he didn't go far enough. He went for the first down, but he got dropped just short of a first down. 4th and 4, and there's 1:07 remaining. And they might, you know what? They're going to have to punt. They cannot take the risk and go for it and give a huge short field to TCU. That's probably the smartest thing they've ever done. The kick is off, 17 yards in. Let's see if the return is good. And it's a 10-yard recovery. It's a 10-yard. So it's a 43-yard punt. So they'll get it at the 17. 10 yards more, and TCU will take it 1st and 10 from their own 27. About a minute to play. We'll see if TCU decides a little ground game to run the clock out, or will they be aggressive and try to get a score here at the end of the first half. So again, 1st and 10 from the 27. Utah will play the appropriate defense in case they decide to do so. They went to a little run around there. Let's see, +1 or +6 to Wesley. We'll see if TCU runs a timeout. Actually, they did use a timeout in the last drive. So now it's 2nd and 4. We'll see if they use another timeout. And they don't use a timeout. It looks like they are going to run up to the line of scrimmage. So Dalton is going to try and get up to the line of scrimmage with them. They're going to try to throw a flat pass here. Let's see what's there. Not much in the flat pass column. Boy, they could use a pick right now. Oh, they got a receiver, which will benefit them. And they get 7. So a first down. So Bart Johnson with a catch and brought down. So a big catch for Johnson. First down and 10 at their own 40. Let's see if they call it. I don't think they call the timeout. So they may have hurried. Oh, they did. They blocked it. Let's see. Yes, it is. Incomplete. So they went for the flat, and the defensive back was right there. So 2nd and 10, 22 seconds to play. 15 seconds now. Utah will stick in this defense. They're not going to give up any long passes here. Again, that'll end around. Basically, they're trying to run the gauntlet out here. And a fumble. Oh, if it's a fumble, and they will get a fumble. So Utah can get the ball back. Utah can get the football back. Not sure if they'll be in field goal range. Let's see what happens. Watch, they run it back. That would be funny. Let's see. Wesley is stripped, and they get it. So Utah gets it, and they're trying to run with it. They have to do something with this. And nope, they got straight down. Let's see how much time was left on the clock. 8 seconds at the 46. So now Utah is going to get one last opportunity here. And they will go long bomb to maybe Richards and see if there's anything in the tank. 1st and 10 for the TCU 46. Possibly last play of the first half. Yep, they are covering him. Jesus. They are covering him, and that should be incomplete. Possibly the last play of the first half. Smith went deep, and he went, but he was double covered back there. So he went Richards. 2 defenders were back and tipped it away. So let's see, was that the end? 1 second left. So there's 1 second left. See if any of their top guys are back to play. They will look for Wright. See if Wright maybe has one. It's gonna be double teamed again, and nothing. That will be the last play of the first half here at the University of Utah. It is TCU with a 21-point second period have taken a 24-7 lead as we head to the first half. Well, thank you, folks, for coming in. Let's look at our scoreboard before we go. Halftime scores. It is the 91 Washington leading 05 Southern California, 28-20 at the half. So that is, look at just some of these scores are just amazing. How many points we're going to be looking at here. Let's see on our next one. It is 2007 LSU 10, 2017 Georgia 6. That's at the half also. Then it is 2008 Florida 9 and 98 Tennessee nothing. So 9-0 for the Gators. It is Texas Tech 14, 2017 Wisconsin 24. It is Louisville 17, Auburn 15. Again, that is a Cam Newton team. It is 2004 Cal 10, 2010 Stanford 2. The Cal-Stanford game opening up the season. That's always wonderful. It is 2012 Oregon 27, 2009 Boise State 21. With all that offense, it's Kerry Moore against that Oregon offense. And then it's UCF, University of Central Florida, 21, 2006 Arkansas 7. Again, that is the run TMC team, but Arkansas, UCF playing well. And then it's Florida State of 1999 leading Clemson 1981, 21-7. Not a surprise there. Miami of 1991 7. Alabama 79-7. That is a great matchup. Ohio State 73-3. Michigan 97-3. So the big game between Ohio State and Michigan is opening weekend, 3-3. Oklahoma 17 of 1986 leads Nebraska of 1995 14. So 17-14 Oklahoma. That should be a barn burner. Pitt 1976-14, BYU 2009-10. So far, a good matchup there at Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo. 1994, Penn State 10, Notre Dame 1988-35. Wow! So an 82-yard return by Rakib Ismail gives Notre Dame a huge first half lead, winning the second half 21-3 and leading the half 35-10. So a big game for Notre Dame. It is Michigan State of 1966 leading Texas 05 9-7. And that is your first half scoreboard. And again, we thank you so much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. And we will go ahead and probably see you again next time. Please like, please subscribe, and we will go ahead and see how we do people here in the game. If they like it enough, they want See me continue. It's 24/7 TCU. We'll be back for more action another night. It's already 3 o'clock. Gotta go to work tomorrow. So it's have people watch this, get in their system, and see if they want second half action. So we'll talk to you later. See you again. Score at the half is 24/7 TCU.